Good day viewer, you are welcome to this channel, ICT Insights channel. On this channel we are going to be training people on components of computer itself, how to repair the laptop computer, the desktop computer, computer programming like Python, the JavaScript, web development, and we are going to be talking about trainings on how to fix your handset and so many things under the ICT umbrella. Please do subscribe to this channel so that as we process any, produce any video and upload it to the internet, everybody will have access to it. Then, thanks so much. Please subscribe and share on other social media of yours, the Twitter, the YouTube, and the Facebook, and every social media that you are having access to, so that every other people can benefit from this site. Today we are going to be talking about the desktop computer, the internal and external components of the desktop computer, and what function each of them performs in contributing data processing. So I'm going to about the internal components of the desktop computer. Basically, this is the most important component of the desktop computer is the motherboard, where every other component are connected to. Now this is the motherboard, and the most important component of the motherboard is the processor. In this processor, we have three main components. We have the control unit, we have the arithmetic and logic unit, then the memory unit. Now the memory unit helps us hold information temporarily. Anything you type through the computer into the through the keyboard into the computer is displayed on the screen. Then it is held in the memory unit. It is temporary. If the light is interrupted, you won't be able to have access to such information. That's that about the memory unit. The control unit of this sector control all computer activities. All the activities that you perform in the computer system, input and output activities, are controlled by the control unit. Then we have arithmetic and logic unit. The arithmetic and logic units help us manipulate data to produce information. Anything that has to do with mathematical computation, logical reasoning, they are done in the arithmetic and logic unit. That is that about the processor. Then I'll talk about the motherboard. That it is the board for all. It is the board through which all other computer components are connected. And we have explained the central processing unit. Then I move to the next thing, which is RAM. RAM is random access memory. This is random access memory. The random access memory aids data processing, it aids speed of the computer system. The higher the memory you have, the RAM you have, the faster the information being processed. Then it helps all the information temporarily as well. It has a particular storage location that through which information is supplied to the processor. So when you have it big, you have the information very fast in processing. Now, there are different types of the RAM we are seeing in my hand. We have the R2, we have the R3, then the new computers we are having now, the modern computers are come with the R4. So it depends on the kind of computer you are operating with. That determines the kind of the RAM you need to be having on the computer. Apart from that, we have the fan. We have the fan. Good day viewer. You are welcome to our channel, the ICT Insights channel, where we teach people on how to on computer programs and how to repair assets and a lot of other things. We are the of ICT. Today we are going to be considering the internal and external components of the desktop. Basically, I'm going to start from the motherboard and hold all the components together. This is the motherboard of the desktop. This is motherboard. If it is taken out, yeah, this is the motherboard. Now in the motherboard, is a processor that people call inside of this tiny processor you are seeing, there are three components, namely the control unit, the memory unit, and the arithmetic and logic unit. The control unit controls all computer activities. Anything that is done here, any process that is made here or done here is controlled by the control unit. If you type anything through the keyboard in the computer system, the control unit decides on it. If it is ordinary text or words, it will take it to memory. If there is any arithmetical work to be done, it will send it to the arithmetic and logic unit. When that work is, when the arithmetic and logic unit through with the work, it sends back to the memory of the computer system. So this is the central processing system. After the CPU, we are going to be talking about the RAM. This is the RAM, random access memory. It's an important component of computer system for speed. It speeds up the computer operation. If you have 2 gig and I'm having about 8 or 4 or 6 gig on my computer system, my computer is going to be faster than your computer. Because when you are about to process any data to information, the RAM helps hold the instructions temporarily for a while and give it to the processor. So the higher RAM higher, the faster my computer speed will be. Then I'm going to briefly talk about the memory slot. This is the memory slot, the RAM slot, random access memory slot. See that one here. Then I can have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have about 6 slots here. So I can increase the memory size if I wish. That's about the memory. And this memory we're talking about, we have about 3 types of memory. We have the DDR1 and DDR2, DDR3, and lately we have DDR4 for the modern computers that we have now today. Then after that, we are going to move to the fan. What does the fan do? This is the fan on the motherboard. The fan helps cool down the temperature generated by the processor or the motherboard while the computer is working. So the fan helps us cool down the temperature so that the motherboard can be comfortable doing its job. Then we have what is called heat sink. This is the heat sink. It's necessary to have this in your computer system. It cools down the heat. It extracts the heat that is generated by the processing unit. It extracts it and send it to the fan, and the fan blows it out so the computer can be comfortable. Then we have the Cmos battery, complementary semiconductor metal oxide. This is the battery, Cmos battery. This is Cmos battery. The battery keeps the computer settings. Now if I want all settings on the computer to go away, I can remove this battery for 24 hours. When I put it back, every settings on the computer motherboard will go, excluding password. And if this is not in my computer, in some system will not boot at all, to not load the operating system that is installed on it. or if it is weak as you are having it, your computer date will be very weak and you will not be able to even solve well, because computer will refer you back to the Cmos battery. So it is very important, it is very small, but it's important to the computer system. Then we have what's called cables. Here are cables. All these cables are used to connect each of the sectors of computer to the motherboard. The fan has its own cable, the hard drive has its own cable connected. All these are functional. We have important function they perform in the computer system. So that is that about cable. Then I've explained the memory slot. After that, I'm going to move to the hard drive. Hard drive. This is the hard drive of the computer system. This hard drive of the computer desktop. This is the hard drive. Here, information is stored permanently, not temporarily. If the computer is down, probably something just happened to the computer, you cannot access it. You can access your information that is on the hard drive by connecting the external reader to the hard drive from here. Then you connect the reader to another computer and you have back your information. So your information is still very much intact. That is that about the hard drive. Then apart from that, we have what is called the disk drive. The disk drive, it is that very portion through which you connect your computer system to CDs. If you press this, it comes out, then you slot in your CD, then you can access whatever content. It could be music, it could be video on your CD. You'll be able to access this from your computer system. That is that about the compact disc. Then we have what is called video card. This video card, this deal with computer gaming, anything that has to do with audio and video. It helps in good, quality display of video, most especially when you are running something like game on your computer system, when you are doing any high graphic job on your computer system. If the computer is having this very powerful thing called video card, it will aid processing the video output. There are speaker in any computer aids sound. It projects audio and audio sound to the outside world. We have power pack. This is power pack. This is the power pack. The power unit or supply unit PSU. It converts main AC to low voltage regulated DC power for the internal components of the computer system. As the power source is coming directly, it will help regulate it to supply to the motherboard. If power is supplied directly to the motherboard will get burnt. So there is need for the power pack. After that, I talk about the power button to the front. Power button here. Power button. It could be in round figure as you have it, is a circular form, or it could be in square form. The power button or power switch is used to power on the computer system. Then we have USB port. USB port, it is back. USB ports. Here are USB ports. You can connect to any USB device. You can connect them to computer system and view them on computer system. You can connect camera, memory card, flash drive, your GSM or anything through here to the computer system. Probably to copy data and video or to copy them back to your device. So that is that about the USB port. We have Ethernet port. The Ethernet port. This is the Ethernet port to connect the local area computers. It's used in computer networking. You want to network computer around, you use Ethernet port to connect computers to one another. Apart from that, you can use it you can connect the LAN cable. That if you are using a particular modem for internet, you connect LAN cable to it. Then you slot the LAN cable here. You connect it to the modem at the other end, so your computer can have access to internet. That is that about the Ethernet port. Then we have VGA. This is VGA to connect computer to external display like monitor, like projector, or any other external display of yours. Then we have the microphone port, and the earpiece port, the amplifier port. Then we have the desktop casing. This is the desktop casing. The desktop casing it protects the computer components. It protects the internal components of computer like the power supply, like the motherboard, the memory, the disk drive. It houses all of them. Apart from that, we have what is called the power port. This is the unit through which you supply power to the desktop computer. You are welcome to this channel. I will show you what we have here. I remind you again, this is ICT Inside channel. Please do subscribe to this channel. Share it on social media. And like the channel so that as we post any new video, you get it directly. Thanks for coming and thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye for now.